Oh, bugger me, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Hello folks, this is the Cobby Bush Kid in Central Vic. I am back in the Florin rubbish dump, I'm going to call it, where I got the 3 florins and all the silvers and the pennies and everything like that. And then I'm back over here. I have gone to a recovery speed of 8 for a more sharpened clippy bloody signal, and I've dropped my sensitivity down to 19 because we're in a rubbish dump and I don't really need to get that deep. And you know, I reckon I've been over it fairly thoroughly in the past, but somewhere, there we go, 28, 29, I haven't, like I've perused the pinpointer around it, but I haven't seen it. So it could just be a bottle top, could be a penny, could be another florin. Oh, we've got something. Shush. We're watching. Oh yeah, that looks glorious. I missed it. Oh, it's not, well actually, it's something with a hole in it, but by geez, it looks like a coin. Could be a medallion of some description. That's very interesting. Oh, it's got writing. We'll have to clean that up and have a look. Be back with you in a tick. And we're back. And that's a 1951 rue penny. Now, why there is a hole in it doesn't make sense for where it is. Someone was bored, I don't know. Acid got on it, who knows. But that's a 51 penny in anyone's language. And, coming from a rubbish pile, we'll take it. We might have a bit more of a sniff around and see what else we can find. Now, when I was out here before, all this gully was full of water. I was actually panning it, I was getting some gold and that. So I thought, I'll have a detect now, because you know, there's some great crevices and bedrock and that everywhere. And so, just up here, in this mighty little crevice here, I got a signal. And it sounds much like this. You know, fairly consistent. So you go, yep, no worries, we'll have a dig. I did have a bit of a dig around. And, oh yes. There we go. How's that? Now it's really weird that a Commonwealth halfpenny would bring up that low, but it has. We'll have a little bit of a clean of it and we'll see what the date is. That's pretty neat. We're back, and that is as crusty and toasty as anything, and I can't make out any date under there, which is pretty bloody green and rotty. But why I was particularly having a go along here, you can see this beautiful bedrock, is that of course all this stuff up here, as you see, there's plate and you know, insulin bottles and tin and everything, it's all falling down. So can't see why the slopes wouldn't have coin in them. And also there's a bit of shade here and it's a bit warm, so it's not a bad spot to have a swing. We'll see what else we can get, eh? Well, just a little bit more up gully from the halfpenny. I've cleared the area, but we've got this. Solid 16. Well, a little bit of creepy 15 in it. But are we going to say a post 46 threepence? Or maybe it's just something else. Oh, could just be a bit of lead. Yep, that'll be it. Just a little bit of bloody lead. What a bugger. Anyway, we'll keep going. Well, mooching around in here, you can see what I'm playing in. It's just one big pile. And yeah, I've got coins out of here. Right, half penny down near that pole posty asbestos pipe thing down there. Surely, you know, not that you wish that you missed something, but you know, with the new setting, which was only what did I do? Drop my sensitivity down to 19. Yep, and I've put my recovery speed up to 8 instead of 5, so it's just a little bit more plippy. And I think that was where I was looking. Anyway, I got some signal. Oh, actually that was in the wrong spot. I can see where I'm looking now. Try this one. That sounds better. Right. So hunting around. Yes. I missed one, but that's okay, because it's just given me something to come back for. That is a sixpence. Oh yeah. I can even see that here. That's a 1938 one. Oh. Look at that. And I wish I could. My screen's a bit bloody dusty, funnily enough. But that will be young, there he is, young George. But that's a beautiful looking. Yeah, 38. 1938 sixpence. Out of the rubbish pile again. And the thing I was missing from here was a shilling. I wonder if we'll find that. Anyway, that's pretty glorious. We'll keep going. As is the way with things, I thought, oh, I should let you see it in the raw. And then I went, oh, but what if I'm just bothering you when it's nothing? So I had this one. It was coming up like that, but it's in a whole lot of bloody plip-plop. Yeah, now that I want to do it, it's, you know, it's all over the place. But just down there. Just down there. There we go. We'll take that one. Actually, that feels... oh, it's probably a roo. Yeah, there's the roo. Pretty toasty. I can't quite see. But there's George. So it'll be 52 or before. We'll clean it up later. But yeah, there's a sixpence and a penny. And I missed them last time. And what I've also just done now is I was getting a lot of grief from all the tin. So the decision you make is, am I going to find a half sovereign in a hospital dump site? I don't think so. So I've taken the 15 out, so I am 16 and above. So that's post 46 threepences and above. And yeah, I've just pulled out this bloody penny in amongst a whole lot of flip-flop sounds. You just got to take your time, and you've got to investigate everything that just doesn't quite sound right. I tackle it from a couple of angles, but yeah, like I would have said I'd been over this fairly well, and today I'm just mooching, and I've already pulled out 2 coins from up here, and one of them was a mighty silver. So just play with your settings and go, I wonder, because you've got nothing to lose and everything to find. Now here's something that I've been telling you about. See that big piece of steel pipe? I've just taken it out of there, and all of a sudden I've now got this. That wasn't there before. So it's just been given a chance to breathe. I'll come back to you if it's good. More than likely it's not, but I'm just trying to show you that once you get rid of the big stuff out of the way, all the other targets get to have a breath. It could be a coin, it might not be anything. We'll have a squeeze anyway. Shush. There we go. A hot water bottle stopper. That's what that is. Don't have a good signal, but that's what we're up against. It's just multiple signals in the ground, and you've just got to try and decipher about what's good, what's bad. Now we take this out of the equation, and something else will might pop its head up and go, hey, what about me? What about me? So there we go though. We got the sixpence just up in there, and the penny and so forth. And I've come back down here. I've been playing in the gully along the side walls, and just down here, whilst mucking around with the signal that was only an insulin bottle, and you can see them all over in there, the side finds. You know, I know I've taken perhaps meat paste jars home for shot glasses and that, but that is a glass. And it's not cracked, it's only dirty, and glass is glass and it will clean. So I think we'll take that home and perhaps drink to our success. It's too good to just leave back out here. Now, you see all this little scrubby stuff? That's why you want the small coil, just to get in amongst it all. And you too might be able to run over a little signal like that. Yeah, don't know what it is. Thought I should share it with you. Have we got a coin? Have we got a coin? No, we have not got a coin. We have an aluminium top. That's a bugger. Could have been a coin. Let's try and find one, hey? But we got this signal. Nice short. Here I am. We should investigate and see what it is. Yep, that's about what it is. Good signalled bottle top. One of those things where it bloody well fools you. Down there's where I got the bottle cap. And you go, yep, cool, you know, we're in a rubbish pile, no worries, there's a bottle cap. Stand up, should always swing again. Well, I got another signal just off to the side, and I have finally tracked it down. Yep, there we go. That looks silver-esque to me. I think it needs a clean-up, but and we'll find out what we've got. We are back, and there, I think it's that way, it's Queen Elizabeth. And there is the kangaroo and the emu and the shield. And down the bottom, whether you'll be able to make it out or not, I had to get the magnifying glass. 1959. 1959 sixpence out of a pile of rubbish gone over for the second time with my new settings. So, you know, I'm out, I'm doing it. the new settings might not have mattered compared to my old ones, but I'm back on the same spot, and this is one that I missed. So you should always go back over your areas when you learn something new. You go over old stuff where you've been productive. You know, I've got lots and lots of silver. I think it was in an hour or 2 hours or somebody think I got some stupid amount of coins out of here. And this is just one that I left behind on the periphery. So we'll have a perusal of the periphery a little bit more. All right, again, check where you've been. We got the bottle cap, sixpence, and now still in the same. I've only just stood up and swiped. $17, $18, something or other. So somewhere in there. Oop, there was a noise. Oh, everyone see that? Yes. Oh, how glorious is the day. How glorious. There is George. He is a little crusty. Looks like he's probably been through a little bit of a fire, but that's a 1951 threepence to go with my 1959 sixpence that was just right beside it. So there's two that I missed from the last time, whether I just didn't swing over this area or not. As I said, I've got a recovery speed on 8, so it's pretty quick to plip, and that's what I'm looking for. So tempted to have a look by myself, but I've waited for you. Down here's where all the threepences and everything were. Threepence and the sixpence, and then you've got to be excited with that. You've got to be. Here we go. Ah, wipes it straight away. Look at that. There we go. That'll be a big old roo penny. Oops. Jumped away on me. I would have thought that I'd been over this bit of bush fairly thoroughly. I'm going to have to give that... Oh no, there we go. We're starting to come out now. 62. Oh, I can see that in the finder there. 1962, that'll be an Elizabeth. And that'll be one for us. Let's see if there's anything more. Now, I'm still working in this little area. So that's where I got the penny from. What are we going to get from there? Let's find out. Something that we need to scrape the ground for. Must say I'm loving the Tiger Blade. It's a little ripper. Right. Might actually got a bit of glass in there, so always be watchful and mindful of that. There we go. It's just down in there. So we'll just dig down. Pretty confident it's going to be a coin. It's oh bugger me! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, we should just bask in that. Oh, mozzie on me. Look at that! There's a big coin with a little coin. These are just the simple pleasures in a detectorist's life that is just absolutely brilliant. There we go. Oh, I'm tipping that that's Buddy Silver too, but yeah, being greedy. No, nothing else in there. All right, what have we got? What have we got? We have a threepence. And you can see where the little chappie sat there before we disturbed it all. That should be a shilling. I reckon, due to their filthy state, we should clean them up. Get the squirty out and give them a good clean. We are back, and once again I can work myself into a lather over anything. That's not a bloody shilling. It happens to be a 1950 halfpenny. And there we have a 1943 threepence. But they were lying together, and that's just absolutely brilliant in anyone's language. Well, I didn't film this one because I wanted it to be a coin. But this is an interesting little curio. Because I don't know what the bloody hell it is. It lifts up, but it's got a stopper to stop it from going any further than that. So, just an interesting little piece of something. Someone went to a great deal of effort to engineer it, and now its meaning is lost to time. And speaking of time, we're probably out of it. So go over old tippy sites where you've had past glories and multiple coin takeouts, because there's probably a little bit of ground that's hiding a coin or a few, because it only needs to be a little bit to hide a coin. And you know, with this with these new settings, you might just be able to snip it out of the ground. Well, just down here, over an area where I've been before, we get that. What do you reckon that is? Yes, that's another silver. Ah, the day's just glorious. So I haven't been out, well, what is it now? About an hour and a quarter. And we've got another threepence out of the ground. Magnificent. I should stop mucking around, clean it up, we'll find out what we've got. There we go. 1950 threepence. Another one that we've got out of the ground. It's just unbelievable. I reckon I would have gone over this area fairly thoroughly, but sharper small clips managed to winkle that one out. So I think that is, for this site, for a bit over an hour and a quarter, I think it's 3 threepences, a sixpence, penny and a halfpenny. That's not bad going in anyone's language. So keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. We'll catch you next time.